Black Adam is a very special movie. It's a type of movie that unfortunately is not as common as it once was. Is this movie special because it's great? Oh goodness, no! This movie sucks! Well, kinda. In a good way. The first thing you gotta understand about this movie is that Black Adam has a very complex and compelling character arc. He starts the movie being a merciless, remorseless killer, but by the end of the movie, he becomes a merciless, remorseless killer, but now with vindication. Yeah, this movie's really edgy, like to a funny degree. There are enough brutal PG-13 safe deaths and cheesy one-liners for 3 movies, but they put them all into one. Certain scenes and characters in here felt like they were ripped straight out of the 90s, in all of the wrong and right ways. Though this movie is not only filled with 90s cliches, it also has quite a bit of modern ones too. They got that sky beam money. They got that faceless army that can be easily mowed down money. They got that Tony Hawk Pro Skater money. Well, actually, they got no money, but the effort was still there. One thing about this movie that I find funny is that everyone acts like Black Adam is super weird for being edgy and killing people. But I mean, you guys have seen the other DC movies, right?
Heroes don't kill people.
Bum bum bum. Well, at least the Justice Society don't kill people. And well, speaking of them, yeah, the Justice Society are kind of weird in this movie. They weren't really necessary for the plot, and are kind of redundant. But it's still cool to see more of the DC roster, and some fan-favorite characters. Except, spoiler alert! I can't believe they killed off Did I Ask guy! No! I hate you, DC! I've always loved DC, and they have never done anything wrong ever. I mean, at least they didn't kill off Ant-Man, Storm, or Big Bird, so that's a plus. But going back to an earlier point, all of the DC movies are very edgy, so what makes this one special? And the answer to that is while all the other ones take their edginess very seriously, Black Adam can actually have fun with it. You see, bad movies are actually very important. You need them as a contrast to better appreciate the good movies. But a bad movie done poorly, while fulfilling that purpose, is boring and bland. There is absolutely no value in watching it besides that one thing. But a bad movie done well can not only deliver that much needed contrast, it can entertain and excite its audience by accepting the flaws of the movie and focusing on making a fun, if still heavily flawed experience. Black Adam is a modern great bad movie. Its characters are pretty one-dimensional, the story is predictable, the villain's laughably forgettable, but it was still an enjoyable experience for what it was, and I'm actually kind of excited for what they will do with the sequel. Bum bum bum.